Good morning, good morning. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching a live, come and say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. Likewise, if you're on the replay, I would love to know. There we go. That's gone a bit faster. I would love to know what you think of the card and the tapping. I'm just checking who's on the live with me. So I'm going to give it a minute. So for those of you on the replay, you might want to fast forward a few seconds, but there's already somebody joining me, which is rather lovely. So today I'm using the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. Now, if you're not really into decks and cards, don't worry about it. Just take it that this will give you the affirmation that you need to be tapping in. And if you're new here and you're thinking, tapping, what is she talking about? Then my name's Emma Starling. You're very welcome. I'm known as the Inner Smile Coach and more recently the Tapping Into Impact Coach. And I am a master trainer in emotional freedom technique, the co-creator of energetic expansion. And my mission here on this earth, if you like, in this lifetime, hi Charlotte, great to see you, is to invite and encourage you to learn how to manage your energetics. Because once you can manage your energetics, you will be the calm amidst the storm. You will be able to keep your head when all around are losing theirs. You will be able to pretty much achieve anything you want to. Now, the key in that sentence is want, but that's another conversation. So the reason that I do the daily tap is because tapping or emotional freedom technique is one of the best things I've ever found to help you create a resourceful, powerful, empowered, aligned state, or whatever it is that you want. It helps with everything from pain, depression, addictions, to creating new behaviors, to performance driving, to anything you want it to. The power in tapping lies in the daily doing of it, right? So this is why for the last 7+ years, I've been going live as much as I could. It's called the Daily Tap. Some days have been missed because life happens, right? But the Daily Tap has been going on for over 7 years to help you actually get the accountability and the traction you need. In other words, if you join this, you'll be tapping every day, right? If you don't do this, then it's easy to not tap every day and you miss out on an awful lot of nervous system regulation, of calming the brain waves, of repatterning and reframing negative thought loops and things like that. And people ask me, how come you're so resilient with everything that, is going on in my life at the moment, personally, with boss and my dad leaving within the space of a month and all the rest of it. And, I'm not not upset by any stretch of the imagination, behind closed doors and all the rest of it. I'm still very emotional, obviously. But the reason I believe that I'm so resilient with all of this is the tapping that I've done over the last decade, solidly, consistently, every single day. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Every single day for the last 10 years, because I know the power of it. And I want to help as many people as I can take back their own power over their own emotions, their own energetics, their own state, their own behavior, their own situations. You do not need to struggle. You don't. Okay. But mindset alone doesn't cut it. All right. So, because it works on the mind, and the mind will lead you a merry dance. Right. So it's your energetics that leads the way. So, now, I've just told you one of mine, but the card that's come out, good morning, Joanna. How are you, darling? It has with you all the way. Bless your heart. The card that's just come out is this. What's your honest truth? Now, one of mine, I've just told you, which is I fully believe and stand behind that mindset alone doesn't work. Now, there's a lot of people out there who might disagree with me, and that's okay. There's room for everybody. And I can tolerate that feeling of being disagreed with in my body and mind. I don't mind it. I don't flaunt it, but I don't mind it. Again, down to the tapping. I have lots of honest truths. But I think for you to make your impact in this world, for you to feel better about things, you need to know what your honest truths are, because that's where boundaries come from, right? So if you finish this sentence, it's not okay that whatever, that will tell you an honest truth, something that you stand against. If you say, I fully believe that, and finish that sentence, or my honest truth is, and finish that sentence, however many times you want to, then those are your values. Those are your honest truths, the things that you live your life by. Okay, so let's get in and see what the guidebook has to say about this. It's card number 20 in the Sacred Creators Oracle deck by Chris Ann. It's a beautiful deck. We're going to have a look what it says, and I want you to just tune in to what happens in your body when you hear me read this. Good morning, Audrey. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Joanna. So it says, what's your honest truth? This card is about total authenticity and transparency. It's about a glorious unveiling of spirit, clear and compelling communication that comes from the heart, finding the key to abundance by finding what is true and right for your soul. So this is particularly key if you are a healer, a coach, a wellness professional, or somebody who is in business, selling you as a service, if you like, your skills, your modality, your abilities, whatever it is that you do. This is key, because without this, you can't put a strong message out there. You won't be able to magnetize clients in because they won't be able to find you. It's like your radar, right? Your message. So it says we hold on to many layers of truths we learn from our parents, the ones we've learned during lived experiences, and the ones that our ego holds onto in order to lovingly protect us from the world. You've outgrown a layer. Don't I know it? And it's time to do some shedding in order to curate the best framework for your future. At the base of all your learned truths lies a different sort of truth, an underlying true essence. And oh, there's some pages missing. Oh, there's some pages missing. Well, that's not good, is it? So we're going to improv. So there is a true essence and, the things that make you you, right? And without those things, you can spend a lot of time just following the beliefs and the things that you've been handed down, that you've been given, that you have made things mean about things that aren't actually the truth. You've just put a layer of emotion around it and made it mean something about you that it doesn't mean, right? So when you get clear on what your honest truth is, you never stray. You're always aligned because you know in here what's guiding you, right? It's really, really important. So let's do some tapping now. But before we do that, I want to encourage you to think about whether you are living from what your honest truths are. Now, there's no blame or shame here, right? I'm just encouraging you to have a think about this because there's always room for improvement with everything. If you think you're a 9 out of 10, yeah, 90% of the time I live from my honest truth. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's fine. If it's 10%, brilliant. That's fine. Let's tap on it anyway. If you're completely fine with this, you're 10 out of 10, just tap along anyway because your body will love the release. Okay. So when I say tapping, if you've never done this before, just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. So take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being. And we're going to start here on the inner eyebrow. So right at the start of the eyebrow, it is not up here on the forehead, as you'll see a lot of people doing. Hey, Wendy, right at the start of the eyebrow. Today, I choose total authenticity and truth. Outside of the eye, right on the corner, I choose to be transparent in everything I do. Good morning, Debs. Under the eye, I choose clear and compelling communication. Oh, that's prickly under there this morning. Under the nose, that comes from my heart. Chin, I allow a glorious opening of my spirit. Collarbones, just underneath the knobbly bits, knowing that the key to true abundance, under the arm, on the bra strap, is finding what's true and right for my soul. Top of the head. Today I choose to live from my honest truth. And then we're going to go a round of relaxing and releasing, right? So relaxing and releasing. Outside of the eye, relaxing and letting go of anything that's in the way. Relaxing and releasing any fears. Relaxing and letting go of any barriers to my truth. Relaxing and releasing any shame about my truth. Relaxing and letting go of any unsafety around my truth. Relaxing and releasing other people's beliefs about my truth. Relaxing, releasing, and embracing my honest truth. And we're going to finish on the third eye, right in the middle of the forehead, about an inch above where the eyebrows meet. So be it, and so it is. Gently come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. So, how did that feel? How did it feel to even acknowledge that there are blocks to your truth? Everybody has this, right? So it's nothing to be ashamed of. As always, there is never any blame or shame with anything that we do here in the Daily Tap. And I hope that you enjoyed that. Please feel free to put in the comments how you feel now that you've done that tapping. It's a really potent message today, a really potent message today. And what I would say to you is that if there is a way to go in you feeling confident to live from your honest truth, do business from your honest truth and all of that, then tapping is going to be really key for your journey. And I would encourage you to join the Daily Tap as much as you can. I would also encourage you to have a think about a more profound journey with emotional freedom technique. Excuse me, I am running my next intermediate level certification on the 4th, the 10th, and the 11th of June. Those are weekend times, 12 till 6 p.m., 12 noon till 6 p.m. UK time, so that different time zones can join. If you feel like it's for you, put ET in the comments. I will also drop a link in later. But I am passionate about finding the right people who want to embody this beautiful technique and take it out there to help other people, however that looks for you. So if you've been thinking about it, you've been on the fence, we can either, it's always meaningful. That's wonderful, Charlotte. You often find that, you tune in at just the right time. That's how energetics works, right? You're very welcome, Claire. You're very welcome. So yeah, if you've been thinking about training in emotional freedom technique, I train slightly differently. I focus on mastery, intuition. I teach you how to master it. I don't just teach you how to tune in to your client. I teach you how to trust your intuition about where to take the session. And I don't just teach you, emotional freedom technique to use for other people. I teach you energetics work to help you manage your energetics first so that you can get yourself out of the way and hold a profound level of space for catalytic client transformation. Okay. If that sounds amazing and you are looking for either a new direction, something else to add to your existing business, or you don't have a business at the moment, but you would love to do it, drop EFT in the comments and let's talk. I'll see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Lots of love. Bye for now.